Hello, everyone. I'm very happy to be here and have the opportunity to share my story with people outside of Greece and possibly inspire a few of you to actually improve your life by actually living it and not just letting days pass by. So, let's not waste time. My name is Odysseas Koutsoupis and I'm 19 years old. Generally, I've noticed that whenever people actually find out my age, a subtle shock follows up. It's not so much because of my appearance, it's mainly because of my mindset, the progress, something that I just got lucky, but that's not really the case. My whole life, I've always been trying to stay a couple of steps ahead than the rest of my friends. I really couldn't wait to grow up, become an adult, take matters into my own hands. So I went so far as actually calculating exactly how many days I needed until my 18th birthday, and that was when I was 14. So I found myself counting down 1,260 days. Why such a rush, you might ask? A lot of reasons. A big one was my intense relationship with my mother back then. I was like quite immature, to be honest. So we were constantly arguing, and it went so far that I had to move out to my dad for some time. Also, my time in school was not really pleasant to me. I definitely had fun. I was involved in sports teams. I was president in the students' council and all that. But it just felt like I wasn't making any progress. So I was waking up with no goals, no plan, just go to school, do homework, back to sleep. Don't get me wrong, I really do believe that education is key, but not the way it's taught in school. So at the same time, I was working seasonal jobs like during the summer since I was 14 years old, trying to be as independent as possible, mainly as a waiter, but I also work a little bit in a travel agency and did door to door sales. I always had big dreams, so I started to work hard to actually accomplish them as soon as possible. One of them was to become a millionaire, but now that's not my goal. Now I just want to be a billionaire. And it's not the cash that I chase. It's mainly like Dan Locke says. It's like to make $1 billion, you need to impact 1 billion people, and that's the main priority for me, to positively influence as many people as possible, because I know I'm not the only one that felt trapped at some point of their life. So I was just lucky enough to come across this project, these people, and hungry enough to give it my 100%. So I really do believe that to reach a certain level of success in life, you need to make sacrifices the majority of people don't want to make. And that's why most people do not succeed. That's why most people live poorly. It's not about their origin, it's not about their lack, the situation, none of that. It's about the choices. You need to be willing to do what others don't so you can have what others can't. And that's what separates winners from losers. That's what pushed me to take full action with this project immediately. I was as confused as you are right now watching this video, but I knew I wanted more. I knew I couldn't work all day in a regular 9 to 5 job, and you need to believe that you were born for more than just that. And enough with the excuses. I don't have time. I don't know if I'm good enough. I'm not sure if that's for me. None of that. Remember, you don't get a second chance in life. Do you really want to waste your own life by procrastinating and locking yourself outside the real world? And yeah, you're gonna face failures, rejections, disappointments, and all of that. But that's part of the game, isn't it? Like, didn't you sleep first time you tried to walk? Didn't you almost drown first time you tried to swim? What got you through is not giving up and being persistent. So why don't you implement the same principles on your grown up life? Like, the only way to really fail in life is by giving up. Having that in mind, back in February, when I first saw a presentation of this project, I really did feel that this is it. This is the beginning of my mission. This is, you know, everyone, but even my parents tried to talk me out of it because that's what fear of the unknown does to people. Now I really do feel blessed being able to work wherever I want, whenever I want, and all that with the best partners, people that I didn't know before. Now some of them I consider them as family, and it's still crazy to me the fact that in a matter of 5 months I'm able to earn more than my parents who work their ass off the last 20 plus years and do that while traveling, having fun, helping others do the same thing. So actually, my advice to you watching this is cut through the noise, focus on your path, your dreams, stop listening to what other people say, just focus on yourself. There's a lot of jealousy out there. No one actually wants you to make it because your success sheds light on their failures even more. They feel even more embarrassed. So now you are one decision and a couple of failures away from changing your life. So what are you waiting for?